As you approach retirement, the stark reality is that many people face financial challenges that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. The traditional safety nets like pensions have largely disappeared, leaving many retirees dependent on their savings and Social Security. But here's the harsh truth. 1 in 2 retirees won't have enough savings to sustain a comfortable lifestyle in their golden years. The numbers are startling, and the implications are even more severe. Retirement used to be a time to relax and enjoy the fruits of a lifetime of hard work. But today, for millions of older Americans, it's becoming a period of anxiety and uncertainty. Rising housing costs, escalating medical expenses, and the dwindling value of Social Security benefits have made retirement more of a luxury than a right. The shift from employer-sponsored pensions to 401k plans has put the onus of saving squarely on individuals, and unfortunately many are falling short. The Social Security benefits that many depend on pay less than half the average wage earned during their working years. And to make matters worse, there are real concerns that these benefits may be cut in the future. For many, Social Security is the primary source of income during retirement, yet it's simply not enough to cover basic living expenses, let alone provide a comfortable lifestyle. Adding to the problem, only half of Americans have a retirement account at all. This means that a significant portion of the population is heading into retirement without the financial cushion they'll need to sustain themselves. The Federal Survey of Consumer Finances highlights this troubling trend, showing that even those who are saving for retirement have woefully inadequate amounts put away. For those who have managed to save, the situation isn't much better. The average 401k account balance was just over $125,000 in the fourth quarter of 2023, according to Fidelity Investments. This might sound like a substantial amount, but when spread over the years of retirement with it falls drastically short. Consider the rising costs of healthcare, housing, and daily living expenses, and it becomes clear that this sum won't last long. The situation is dire for those aged 62 to 70, the group closest to or already in retirement. Only about 11% of them are considered financially stable, meaning that almost 90% are either struggling or on the brink of financial hardship. The stark reality is that many retirees are living below the standard of living they enjoyed while working, or worse, they can't afford to stop working at all. The retirement savings crisis isn't just looming on the horizon, it's already here. Reports from organizations like the National Institute on Retirement Security confirm this. The data is clear. We are far from where we need to be. The gap between what retirees need to sustain themselves and what they actually have is widening, and the implications are devastating. For those already in retirement, the prospect of poverty in old age is not just a distant fear, it's a daily reality. Many seniors are facing the unthinkable, having to choose between basic necessities like food, healthcare, and housing. This is not the retirement they envisioned, yet it's the harsh reality for far too many. Take, for example, an elderly woman from Los Angeles who spends her days working in the health industry while also taking care of her husband. Every dollar counts for her, as she's maxed out her credit card and has no other financial resources to rely on. Despite her age and the physical demands of her job, she can't afford to stop working. The idea of retirement is something she can only dream of, not because she doesn't want to retire, but because she simply can't afford to. In another case, a woman near Sarasota, South Florida, retired at almost 70, only to return to work within 2 months. Over the past 2 decades, she's undergone more than a dozen surgeries, which have taken a toll on her health. Yet she finds herself back in the workforce because living on Social Security alone is, in her words, an absolute joke. She's been forced to live in a small shed behind her daughter's house, a far cry from the retirement lifestyle she once imagined. These stories are not isolated incidents. They represent a growing trend among retirees who are struggling to make ends meet. The transition from a secure pension system to a do-it-yourself retirement savings plan has left many older Americans in a state of financial uncertainty. The 401k system, while well-intentioned, has proven to be inadequate for the majority of retirees. Even prominent figures in the financial industry, like the CEO of BlackRock, have acknowledged the severity of the crisis. The shift from a guaranteed pension to a 401k has moved retirees from a position of financial certainty to one of financial uncertainty. The time has come for a serious, organized effort to address this crisis, to ensure that future generations can retire with dignity. As we look to the future, it's clear that both political leaders and the retirement savings industry must take action. The problem is too big to ignore, and the stakes are too high. Without significant changes, the trend of increasing poverty among retirees will continue, and more people will find themselves working well into their old age, not because they want to, but because they have no other choice. One approach is to start saving as early as possible and to take advantage of employer matching in 401k plans. Diversifying your investments to include low-risk options can also provide a safety net against market fluctuations. Additionally, exploring alternative income streams such as part-time work or monetizing a hobby can supplement retirement savings. Advocating for stronger social safety nets, like improved Social Security benefits or new retirement savings programs, is also essential. In addition to early saving and diversified investments, another key solution is to consider downsizing or relocating to areas with a lower cost of living, which can significantly stretch retirement savings. Utilizing government programs designed to assist low-income seniors, such as Medicaid, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, can also provide essential support. Exploring the possibility of reverse mortgages may be a viable option for homeowners to access the equity in their homes, providing additional funds to cover living expenses. Finally, staying informed about legislative changes that could impact retirement security and advocating for policies that strengthen retirement systems can make a substantial difference in protecting future retirees from poverty. By taking proactive steps now, we can help prevent the financial hardships that too many retirees are currently facing. For those nearing retirement, the time to act is now. It's crucial to evaluate your financial situation, consider the reality of the current retirement landscape, and make informed decisions to secure your future. The challenges are significant, but with careful planning and a realistic understanding of the situation, it's possible to navigate this difficult terrain. Meanwhile, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable information to help you navigate the challenges of retirement. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.